YouTubers. So it is that time of month for my face of the month video. I have been, oh, my earrings are dirty from that foundation. I have been doing kind of a more, again, that like really nice kind of burnt orangey type of eye. I did self tanner again yesterday. I am back into the self tanner game, guys. Cannot live without it. It's getting nice out. You know, you just, once it starts getting nice out, you just want that self tanner on. So my hair is just pulled up today, nothing special, but I wanted to sit down and do this for you guys. Woo, that was a loud sound. Show you guys what I've been doing lately. I am so sorry. In the background, you will see Whiskey figured out how to get upstairs, so he is very interested in it and running around a little bit. And then Scotch comes up and they play. Please let me know if that is too much in the background, or some people actually like to see it. I personally think it's cute to watch them too. You get in a show with a show is what I said halfway through the video. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. All right, so I'm starting off by using the Tom Ford bronzing primer because I did self tanner. Sorry if you see the dogs running around back here. I did self tanner last night, and I feel like I need a little bit of something extra because I don't put it on my face, or I'm trying not to, I should say. So I need that little bit of extra color to kind of help it stay. And I honestly forgot about this, but when I did my foundation clean out, drawer clean out, I kind of refreshed my memory on it. I am going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation today and the Becca Under Eye Brightener. I have been using, this is a Sigma Cream Color E58 brush. I've been going just a little bit. I felt like I was getting too much of this under my eyes. Typical day of me getting ready is these two doing this in the background. Whiskey finally figured out how to get up and down the steps, so now they come up here a lot. So anyway, using the 5.5, this is towards the end of this one. It's like having trouble getting it out. IT Cosmetics, what was this called? Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection Brush. It's the dual-ended one. And with this, I feel like I get a good amount of coverage without having to actually use a ton of product. And that bronzing primer, I think, helped with this too. I use my trusty little coaster. My coaster is from like Pier 1 or something like that. It's just a glass coaster. You can even get, what are those things called? Like a tile from like Home Depot, and use that. Because people are always asking me where I got it and how I use it. But I mean, you can really do anything for that. It's just a glass coaster. I stick it in the dishwasher and wash it off, and it's good to go. All right, so as you can see, I don't really need much of that. Bring it down my neck a little bit because I have some left on here. So just kind of over my ears, make sure it's all worked into my hairline. I just have my hair braided, and then I pulled it back into a bun today because I did not feel like doing my hair. So there's still a little bit on there, which kind of sucks, but I'll leave it there just in case I feel like I need it in a little bit. Chanel Bronze Universal, and I've been using my Real Technique sponge. And I get a little bit of that on there, and I just kind of tap it in. It also helps to really blend my foundation, I feel like. Make sure it does both. You know what I mean? I'm blending the foundation, but I'm also getting a little bit of extra bronzer in those areas where I need it. So let me know, is this totally annoying seeing them back there or not? Because I can lock them downstairs in the future, but let me know if it's totally annoying or not. Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. It does not say what color. I think it's like light medium. It's a little bit light for me when I have self tanner on, but it brightens under there too. And I will use a sponge too. I mean, I'm using the tiniest bit of this. You do not need much of this at all. I kind of put it where I need it. Close that up. Then I go back in with that sponge, and I go with the same size, that side that had the bronzer, or if I'm using foundation. And I feel like it really kind of works. Gets that good. RCMA No Color Powder. My Laura Mercier container, my translucent one broke. And so then I had to put my translucent one in that, and then I put I put the RCMA back in the original container. What do you got over there? There was a cardboard box back there for a really long while that MJ, and I'd kind of take whatever's left on this and bring it into my T-zone. And then if there's a little bit, I kind of do my jawline. So it's not really baking, but it's setting it really well in the areas that I know do not stay well at all. So yeah, so Whiskey is now, how old is he? 5 months. 5 months old. He's almost as big as Scotch. He is a chunky, chunky monkey. He is a food hog. Like Scotch wants to play with a ball. Oh, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep with a Chanel, I don't think they make this anymore, powder brush #1. And since I've been using the Chanel Bronze Universal, I haven't felt like I needed as much bronzer, which is really nice. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. I have been using a fan brush. This one doesn't even have a name on it. You can get any kind, and just going right on the cheekbones for a nice highlight. Put a little bit more on the apples, but go right up through that area. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. Then the blush I have been using is the Balm, hi buddy, Hot Mama. It's a really pretty peachy pink. It's kind of like a dulled down NARS Orgasm, and it's so pretty. Because I don't want a whole lot of color, but I want a little bit of like peachy pinkness without being too overwhelming. Last thing on the face before I go on to the eyes, I've been using this Becca brush. I don't even know if it has a name, but it came with the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder in Golden Hour. This stuff is gorgeous, guys. And I use this as my last, and I wish I had just poked a couple holes in it because it's a mess, but so be it. So I just use what's on the lid, get it on there, and then I kind of go through and buff it all over before I start anything on my eyes. It just gives a final set, and I really like it. And then I'm going to go in and do my eyes next. And the first thing I've been doing is I've just been using the Benefit Gimme Brow on my brows, and the main reason I'm using this is just to keep the brows in place that were my actual brow hairs that weren't microbladed on. I did recently do an updated, I had my brows retouched with my microblading, and then I did a video about it and the retouch and everything, so I will try to link that below as well for you guys. I have one little spot that I feel like she has to go back in and touch up right on the inner corner of this. So I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown. I just feel like it's not quite the same as that side. That just makes, that little tiny bit makes a big difference. All right, I have been using the Laura Geller Deletables Delicious Shades of Nude palette. That's what it looks like. I have been using this Sunrise and Vintage. These two right here, Sephora Pro 19, and I've been going into Vintage and then into Sunrise. And now keep in mind, I'm just putting this right into the crease. I'm not really going down onto the lid. And just kind of blending it out a little bit. Again, nothing too crazy, just a nice color. I put the RCMA powder on here first, so there is a little bit of a base to it. So it's not completely, you know, going on to a blank lid, so to speak. Sephora Pro 14, and I have been using Honey. Okay, I take that on that brush, put it right on my lid. Excuse my neighbor, who I can hear him rubbing his engine. I hear Whiskey walking around down here. I heard Scotch go downstairs. And then a little bit of Vintage, because I feel like it needs it today. It looks, I don't want it quite that light, I think. I go back and forth between these two, but yeah. So the Honey going down first gave it a little bit more shimmer and gold. All right, so then Sephora Pro 15, and I've been going in with Vanilla, which is right down here. And I just put that right on my brow. Kind of work that in there. Whoops, I just dipped that in the wrong one. Okay, so into vanilla. There we go. Can you hear Whiskey scratching a little bit? Is that him? He can't figure out how to get downstairs. It's kind of funny. So once he gets up here, he's kind of stuck. Huh, Baba. So, okay, so then I have been going into Brown Sugar and Sunrise and mixing them together, and they are these two right here. And I go into Brown Sugar first, then Sunrise. Scotchy, what are you barking at down there? Just in the outer corner. Because I just want a little bit of darkness to it, but not a tremendous amount. Just to give me a little bit of something in that outer corner there. You see that there, just for some dimension. Take that Sephora Pro 19. Did he just figure out how to go downstairs? He might have. He might have. Not bad, not bad. We'll see. We'll see if he comes back up in a second. I have been using this brush that is a Sephora Pro Flat Liner 25. It's a really, really flat liner, and this color is called Mahogany, right in the far corner. And I've been kind of using this as my liner. I've not been big. I go back and forth. Like, I like a dark line at nighttime, and then during the day, some days, I don't know. Some days I also put on a full liner with a wing, so it depends. Lately I've been playing with this a lot. So it just gives a little bit of dimension to that upper lash line if you see it there. The only downside is I forget when I do this, but I sometimes get fallout, so we'll take care of that afterwards in a minute. So I just go all the way to where my lashes end. I don't go all the way into the tear duct. I just go, oh, he sees the kids walking outside. I see him. Two of them. So I then just take it and kind of smudge it up. So it's I don't have any extra on the brush. I just kind of smudge it out a little bit. So there we go. I'm going to take a little brush here. Which one do I want? It doesn't have anything on it, just this one, and just kind of clean under my eyes. I'm going to take that same brush. I'm going to put a little bit on my lower lash line. Just a little bit. I don't feel like a lot today, but I feel like this is too plain today. So there we go. Just a little something. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like, do we need something? Nah, we're good. Alrighty. Lashes. Surratt Lash Curler. I think I mentioned this. So I have been using the Monet hair oil. It's just an oil. It's not, I mean, it's made originally for your hair, but I've been using that under my eyes, which I think has helped tremendously. And I've been using it on my lashes on this eye and not on this eye. This eye, I've continued to use the Revitalash. And oh my gosh, guys. So this is the Chanel Base Mascara. My lashes on this side are like super fluttery and like very even, and like it's just so nice. And then my ones on this side, they're not bad, but they're more, you guys get a show with a show. This side is more like they clump together. They're more sporadic, like I have a long one here in the middle and then shorter ones on the end. This side I have to work harder at, I'll say. All right, so I think I got that. And then the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel Mascara. And go in at my lashes. Work it up. I go at the base and kind of wiggle it. And then work its way up. So yeah, I've been loving that on my lashes. And the results I've been seeing. And they just came out with a new, an actual lash serum with the oil in it. With some of the same, with some additional ingredients. Ugh. So I'm gonna give that one a shot too. can see the difference in the two eyes. How this one is more kind of clumped. That's not so bad. Every once in a while I go back in with the lash curler afterwards and I might curl it. I've been using this Deck of Scarlet Longwear Matte Velvet Lip Liner in So Nude. Oh So Nude. I am really, really, really liking this. I'm going to flip this around. Just been lining. Can't really talk while you do this much. Then I've been doing that same trick where I go in the center, side, side, center, side, side. All right, then with that, I've been using Chanel Boy again. Love this stuff. I forgot all about it. It's like shiny and like chapsticky, but a color. Love it. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions on anything you saw here. As always, don't forget to subscribe and come here, Whisk. Come here. I'll show you Whiskey. Come here, Bubba. Good boy. Oh, say, oh goodness. What are you squiggling around for? Say hi. This is Whiskey. If you haven't already seen him, hi, buddy. Good boy. I don't want any kisses right now. All right, go play. Scotch is a blue French Bulldog, and Whiskey is a blue fawn. So he's fawn, but the back of him has blue going through it. Hi, Bubba. Good boy. He is only 5 months old. They have the same dad, but a different mom. Huh, you got a different mama. As my husband says, they are brothers from another mother. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. And also, so I purchased this a while ago, this curling wand. Who is it from? Vivid and Vogue on Amazon, I think it was. I think I got it for $20, and then a lot of people said that it was like $49, but they do sales on it. I don't even know. I think it was on Amazon, but I found it on a Facebook ad or something. And a lot of people got it and then had questions about it and wanted to see a video of me doing my hair with this. My hair is obviously up in a bun today and just a mess because we are running errands today, but we have to get some stuff done around this house. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions, as always, on anything you saw here. Please let me know if you have any other questions. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.